only got one click, they outlaws on the road. Fair exchange when we fuck them hoes.
That pussy, goddammit.
Doggy Style album. You know what?
The pussy that came.
You know what?
Pussy and Doggy Style. Goddammit, come on, Snoop, don't dodge this question.
I'm gonna say, you know what? When it came the most, and you ain't gonna believe me, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. It came the most when Tupac got on Death Row Records. Because I had another nigga that was a player just like me that knew how to play.
Because you was knocking these other niggas' bitches.
Exactly.
This film on Slim before he even is invented.
This nigga Pac knocked one of my main bitches, man.
Go ahead, talk about that.
Look here,
we
man.
need to hear this story. So you had your main bitch.
Yeah, no, she wasn't my main bitch, but she was
a little bit in your head.
She was a main bitch. Let's say she's a movie star bitch, right? She's a movie star bitch. We won't say her name because we're going to protect the innocent.
Yeah, let's do that.
I say that all the time.
So she
don't want to listen.
Let's do that, Snoop. Protect the innocent, goddammit.
Keep going. She's a movie star bitch, right? So Pac is on death row now. He out.
Yep.
So the bitch is in hoopla because everybody wants to meet my nigga. You understand me? And you know I ain't no motherfucking hater. I don't know how to block. I get out the way. So the bitch like, you understand me? I would love to meet Tupac if that's all right with you. I'm like, bitch, it's gonna always be all right with me.
Now, what state were we in?
We was in L.A.
Okay, continue.
This is where all the stars is at.
All the stars.
So now, one night, I'm in the club, and the bitch is there, and Pac see the bitch. He like, man, I want to meet that bitch, man. I say, hey, man.
And that's exactly how he described her, the bitch.
That's my bitch,
Let's
man.
continue.
I'll kindly introduce you to her. I walks over to him, right, and say, bitch, this is Tupac. Tupac, meet the bitch. So, you know, after he meets the bitch, you know, I walks off. Because, you know, it ain't my job to stand there and see if they gonna talk and hug and kiss or whatnot, take a picture. I walks off like a real player. I guess they exchange numbers. I don't know. So, you understand me? A few weeks later, I'm trying to, you know, slide by and go see her because, you know, she's a side piece to me.
Right.
So I'm trying to go see her on the late night like I normally do, you know, leave that back door open. And I'm like, what's happening? I'm finna slide through. You know what I'm saying? Leave that back dizzo open. And the bitch hit me with, I don't think Pac would like that.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building, and this is MAKAVELI Media. Jealousy and envy. That's one hell of a combination. Snoop Dogg said it himself. He wasn't getting broads like that until Tupac came to death row. And he eventually wound up with the right woman for him, his wife. But you know, that was his high school sweetheart. She was already on deck before the fame and fortune. So you this big rap star, you're new to the game, you running around with the infamous Suge Knight and already hip-hop legend Dr. Dre. And I believe Snoop was doing all right for himself. But like he told Noy, he wasn't really getting no trim until Pac showed up. But he did have one thing in his stable. Oh yeah. He had a little something in his stable. And my homie Reggie Wright Jr. already confirmed that was Salli Richardson. You know, from the Low Down Dirty Shame movie with Keenan Ivory Wayans. Yeah, her. So, you know, that's probably Snoop's biggest catch at this time. If it was somebody else, he didn't mention it. Hell, we didn't even mention her name, but, you know, when you know, you know. And, you know, along comes Pac. Tupac took everything Snoop Dogg had claimed for himself. And I'm not saying maybe Pac did it intentionally, but he did it. Tupac came to death row and conquered and devoured everything Snoop Dogg had done previously. Now, Snoop wasn't no slouch. Doggy Style was a hit album. Matter of fact, for a freshman album release, it did hella numbers. But when Pac came to death row, even Suge put Snoop Dogg on the back burner. It's no secret. Now, why did Pac carry Snoop like that? I don't know. I know they started off pretty good, but somewhere along the way, I think Pac lost some respect for Snoop Dogg. I don't know when, but it's funny. I was listening to You Don't Have to Worry. And in my opinion, that hook is about Snoop Dogg. What'd he say? Niggas is quick to scream how they die for me now. I only got one click. We outlaws on the road. Facts change when we fuck their hoes. Now think about that for a minute. Snoop is your homeboy. And you saying you only got one click. You only got one group of friends on death row. And his facts change when you their hoes. But it's the line before that I find most telling. When he said, niggas is quick to scream how they die for me now. So he's saying fake love. Fake love when basically he only got one set of friends on death row. And that's the outlaws. Then he say, but his facts change when he fucked their hoes. A fake friend, you want to act like you my boy? All right, that's cool. The fake love, I'm going to get you back for it. And his facts change when I smash your hoe. It ain't rocket science. Tupac told you everything that he did and everything that was going on in his life. The man was an open book. All you got to do is just read it. This video is about how Snoop Dogg probably truly felt. He would never admit this. But you know they had to crush his ego. Snoop was what? 23 maybe, 24, when Tupac came to the row. And to see the world give you the back seat when you was just a year earlier riding in the front, you was riding shotgun right next to Suge, right next to Dre. It was a doggy-dog world. And when Pac came home from prison, it was all eyes on him. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a thou wow. How did that make Snoop really feel? He can smile, he can joke. I'm sure by now he's got over a lot of the things, but trust and believe. That shit had to be weighing on Snoop, had to be weighing on his ego. That would make a guy go behind your homie's back and hang with his enemies. Oh yeah. Did he really see Tupac as a friend? Let's just think about that for a minute. You know, without speculating too much, I'm just being real. You really think Snoop was cool with Tupac smashing Salli? Now, why did he bring it up? Why do a lot of people bring shit up? they try to get in front of it because he probably figured one day it would probably come out, like many other things. So he figured, hey, I'm married. You know, ain't no big deal. I ain't saying her name. You know how? Yeah, Pac smashed one of my chicks. He ain't like that shit. Just listen to it. He dating the chick. The chick says she want to meet Tupac. They at a nightclub. Tupac said so he want to meet the chick. He get out the way. I ain't no hater. Just the fact you say that. The fact you got to say that means, yeah, you was kind of tight. He was kind of tight. And rightfully so, though. I mean, he said it wasn't his main chick, but come on, man. You already know he 23, 24. She in movies and shit. I know Snoop was like, damn, Pac, do you gotta have them all? Can I have something? Damn. But the funny part was not that, Pac knocked her. The funny part is she cut Snoop slam off. Pac cut Snoop cable off. He said he tried to call her. She was like, I don't think Tupac would like that. Man. Double crossed in Vegas. I'm just saying, if you really take a good look at all of this shit, it's wild. You know, you ever walk away from something and look at it again and you're like, damn, how come I ain't never noticed that before? Shit is wild, man. You know, Muta did an interview a little while ago, and he was talking about how he had gotten to it with the Dog Pound. And it was a cat named Speedy who was talking about exactly what happened with Muta and some members of Corrupt's group. And I just remember him saying at the end of that interview that it was some deep-rooted shit going on between Tupac and Snoop. I just remember him saying, yo, we're going to look at it next video. But he was like, yo, some deep-rooted shit going on between Pac and Snoop, or Tupac Outlaws and Snoop's Dog Pound. It was something deep. He said he didn't know what the fuck was going on. On the surface, bro, dudes always say that we don't love these hoes. But they do every time, bro. Trust me. I'm just saying. It's always either money, women, and respect. And sometimes, just sometimes, it can be all three. Let's keep it real. I want y'all to answer this for me now. Did Pac smashing Salli Richardson, who Snoop considered his girl, he said it. He smashed one of my main chicks. That's what Snoop's words. Could that really have been the reason for all the betrayal, the backstabbing, and all the just weird nature of Snoop's actions regarding Death Row versus Bad Boy, Tupac versus Biggie? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. Turn on them post notifications so you be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
Scream how they die for me now. Only got one click, they outlaws on the road. Fair exchange when we fuck them hoes.